There's a version of you that's done everything right. You've been there for others. You've been the dependable one, the responsible one. And yet now you're starting to think about who you are and what your life means. If this sounds like you, then in this video, I'm going to help you to understand the patterns that you might be experiencing if you're someone who's met other people's expectations. You've been responsible and you've developed an identity that works. From the outside, it looks like your life should be satisfying. But if it doesn't, that's what this video is going to help you to understand why. If you feel tired in a way that sleep doesn't help, if rest helps your body but not your spirit, if your life looks stable, even impressive, and yet internally you feel something strangely distant, this is not a motivation problem and it's not a mindset problem. In fact, one of the reasons it feels confusing is because you're not struggling in an obvious way. You're still functioning, you're succeeding, you're coping. But inside, a quiet question keeps returning. Is this my life? Or is this simply the life that I've learned how to live? And when you speak to other people, they might tell you to be grateful, to focus, to push through, or even to stop overthinking. But all of this comes from a pattern. And that pattern is known as karma. Karma's not punishment. It's not fate. It's simply conditioning. It's the identity that we form through repetition. Your karma is built for you to survive. It's the part of you who learned how to stay safe, to be accepted, to be successful. But yet, here's the part that no one tells you about. Karma works for the one who has built achievement, the one who has learned that harmony has kept her safe, managing other people's expectations, trying to stay strong at all costs, being resilient, being admired, and yet still feeling alone. These are not flaws. They are adaptations of the mind. And that is what I help you to address. Because I was there myself. I used to say, I'll rest once I've done this. I'll feel proud once I've achieved that. I just need to push through this phase. But then as time goes on, we find ourselves in the same situation and things don't change because we've been conditioned. And that's exactly how karma operates. It's not about suffering. It's about feeling that we're being useful and productive. We're the ones that hold everything together. And so over time, our nervous system starts to learn that stillness is somehow unsafe and that we shouldn't rest. And that's when we start to feel exhausted, not because we're weak, but because we are trying to maintain an identity. We're trying to live inside a role that takes energy. And protecting that image also takes energy. Suppressing those questions in the mind also takes energy. But eventually the soul speaks through the body, through fatigue, through symptoms, through decision paralysis. There's a dull ache beneath everything. And that is what people call burnout. But I believe burnout is not the cause, it's the consequence. The real work begins when we stop asking, how do I fix this exhaustion? And start asking, what identity am I living from that requires this much effort to maintain? My TEDx talk on creativity is based on this idea, that we live in a culture that celebrates creative output, but ignores creative being. We praise innovation, while people are living from identities that no longer fit. We ask for reinvention, even though we're teaching people how to release who they had to be. Because true creativity does not come from doing something new. It comes from being someone new. In my book, Journey from Karma to Dharma, I describe this stage as pattern awareness. The moment that you begin to see the invisible structure that your life has been organized around, and you notice how much you override your intuition. So many people don't even know how to access their intuition. So they get used to just quickly explaining themselves, feeling uncomfortable, and just being in environments that create pressure. There's our inner voice saying, I have to, I should, I don't have a choice, I can't let anyone down. These are inherited instructions. That is your conditioning, that's your programming. And once you see that, something shifts. You realize that the exhaustion that you're feeling, the symptoms that are showing up, they're not asking you to quit your life. They're asking you to be honest and truthful. To recognize that this version of you has now outgrown. And this is not a failure. In fact, it's an initiation. It's the doorway, as I call it, from karma to dharma. Nothing has gone wrong. You're not behind. You're definitely not broken. You're simply at the edge of your new life, your new chapter. And this is exciting because now you have a choice. Up until now, you've been living from patterns, from programming, from conditioning. And now you have a choice to step into authenticity, integrity, honesty. And that choice is where everything starts to change. So if this has stirred something in you, then trust it. I don't push people forward unless they're ready. But if you're ready, then you'll find a selection of free resources exploring this topic from karma to dharma. It's about being kind to yourself, listening to your inner voice, trusting your intuition. And if you're ready to start doing that, then this journey is for you. Have a look at the link below and you will find access to a realm of free resources that you can start with. You know that you're on the cusp. You know that there's another life waiting for you. You just have to be brave enough to take that next step. Thank you.